Kia ora. Hi, nice to see you again. My name is Anna Holographic. It is a year that I have been single and a lot has changed this year. A lot has happened in my life, and today I am going to be talking about letting go, and I'm going to do a little exercise and you can come along and do the exercise too, and we're just going to get rid of any negativity. It's been a season, but now that's past, and I want to say thank you, acknowledge those times, but I'm moving on and we're moving forward into a more positive and happier tomorrow. Every situation isn't ideal, and we experience hurt and we go through some really shitty times. We have to find some good in it, and it makes us who we are today. We grow and we learn. Often, once we are through that difficult period, we're actually better, stronger, happier people. Personally, I believe everything happens for a reason. I want to do something physical and symbolic. So what I'm going to do is write a list of things that have been the major things that kind of stick out to me as being difficult this past year. Then I am going to look at each point, like I'm just going to bullet point them, and I'm going to say thank you for this because I have learnt this, blah blah blah, a positive off of that thing, and now I'm going to let you go.
Let go, and I wonder how we're back anymore. Letting go.
And then I want to burn it. Be careful, don't play with fire kitties. Very dangerous. Ooh, hot, ouchie. Go get a pen and paper, and I'll just see you in like a second. Just pause me. Paper, pen. I'm gonna write down some things. I feel like there is a lot more that I want to write, but this is actually a lot more emotional than I thought it was gonna be. It's really confronting when you think about things that are personal or how you actually feel about things. I'm ready to let this stuff go. I want to take this really seriously because it just means a lot to me. I just need that fresh start. I need to let it go. There's so many things that I could write down. I've got 4 points, which are main things that I want to let go of. Okay. First thing that I need to let go, the breakup. Bitterness over the circumstances of the breakup. Anger of how I was treated in the relationship and then also after the relationship. I just want to let everything go so that I can actually just live my life and feel free and not tied down by old baggage and emotions. I'm thankful to that relationship because without it, most of all, I wouldn't have my son, and he's absolutely everything to me, and I don't even know if I'd be here without my son, to be honest. Okay. Whew. I think someone's cutting onions or something. Obviously, without this experience, I was gonna say, wouldn't become this strong, independent woman that I am now. Although right now, I don't feel very strong, but emotion is not a sign of weakness, and it doesn't mean that you're not strong. It just shows that you're human, and that you give a shit, and that you care about things. Number 2. The sense of family and the support that I had up here was just vanished, and then I felt like they just all turned on me. But I am thankful for being part of a family for a time. It wasn't all bad. And I learned how to be around dogs better. I did have a dog, but that's different. It's different when you know the dog, but yeah, if I see a strange dog, like, my initial thought is fear. And their family has a whole lot of dogs in different sizes and different breeds, so I got better and more confident being around dogs. And I also learned to wakeboard, which was awesome, and that is something that I'm really going to miss about being part of their family. So yeah, I'm thankful that as part of that for a time, you always learn things and see how different families interact and do things, and it also just made me super thankful for my amazing family because my family are great. Other thing that I want to let go of, having to sell my home and give up my pets. Just that loss and grief from just giving up so much in the past year. Your relationship is gone, which you've had nearly the last decade, and your house is gone, at least half of your furniture and stuff, and you also have to give up the pets that you've had forever. I couldn't find any rentals that I could even have a cat, which was just ridiculous. Like, I kind of understand dogs, but yeah. And I had to give up my dog, and it's tricky. Oh, that's another hard one. But at least my ex took her so that my son can still see her. It's just that loss and grief of giving up just felt like so much, you know, so many major life changes that just added to my depression. But being thankful, so I'm thankful that I've had amazing memories and times with my pets, and that they are in loving homes, and I know that they're being well cared for, and I have a roof over my head. I'm in a nice rental, which is in a safe area for me and my son. That is so much more than a lot of people have, so I'm thankful for what I do have. And the fourth thing on my list is loneliness. There have been times this past year that I've just been a complete mess, in this despair and this darkness, just this deep, deep loneliness. You know, I used to feel alone, you know, even when I was in a relationship, but actually being confronted with actually being alone was just a whole nother ball game, particularly while I was in such a bad headspace. Now my son is at his dad's often, and prior to that, even if I was alone, I would have my cat or my dog with me. When you're actually in a house where there's no other living thing except for you, it's so deathly quiet. When you are in that really bad headspace, it can destroy you, because you're just left with your thoughts and it's quiet and you're just thinking too much and you're feeling crap and you're feeling alone. Yeah, it's not a nice place to be. And that's where, you know, I find my bad coping mechanisms and self-harm was just escalating. But we're not being bleak, because the reason why I'm letting go of all of this is because I have done the work and I'm in a better space now. Like, yes, I'm still tearing up and crying, but it's just because I'm reliving really painful, you know, memories of this past year. What I'm thankful for was that I actually learned the difference between being alone and feeling lonely. I actually can enjoy alone time.
That's what she said.
You know, enjoy being alone without necessarily feeling like I'm lonely. Because you can still be in a room full of people and feel so lonely, but you can be actually physically alone but not feel that deep loneliness. And that has been really great. I can be productive and I can make videos like this. And I think I just associated being alone with so many other things. And so that's why I want to release this and let that season of my life go. Now it's time to play with fire. Hot. Got the paper. Rip it out. Get your piece of paper. I'm going to rip it. Burn, baby, burn. I'm thankful for this, but I'm letting it go. Goodbye. Giving up the family that I thought that I would be a part of, you know? Bye-bye. Loss and grief for just giving up everything. Bye. Thank you. And lastly, the loneliness. Thank you, and bye-bye, loneliness. Burn,
mother.
That actually felt good. It was actually really fun to play with the fire. I do feel better. I do feel like I've released some stuff. Sometimes just writing something out and shedding a few tears is actually really healing in itself. I'm sorry if it was a little heavy. I hope that you do this exercise and that you release some things as well. And I want you to know that you are an amazing, unique human and you are so special. I will see you all in the next video. Bye! You love it.